got a lot to talk about on this fucking episode. This ain't gonna be like no short episode. I got a lot to fucking talk about. 'Cause I got a lot of shit to get off my chest with a lot of fucking shit that's going on with this with with all of wrestling. Like this is annoying as fuck. Like there's a lot of annoying shit that's going on, and I'm gonna comment on it. I'm gonna talk about it. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna start off with Raw, which was the first thing that started off with the fucking annoyance because it was so much shit that was going on. And I'm going to talk about the whole fucking Raw shit. And I'm going to get all this shit out. I'm sorry for cussing so goddamn much, but motherfucker, this shit pissed me the fuck off this week. I'm so fucking pissed off. And it went on through the whole fucking week. And I'm just pissed off. And that's it. So just go start here. So Raw started off with John Cena coming out and he cut a promo. And how do you feel about this John Cena promo?
I don't know. I kind of like him and whatever because he's just like he comes across like Drew, fucking Seth, Kevin Owens. Like he's telling the truth. He's not lying. Like it's good to me. Like
Okay, so
it's him, but he's telling the truth.
okay, so I had like so much like this promo for me, like it went in like three different places, and like all of them just like at the end of it, I just had this feeling of like, what the fuck? But it wasn't a what the fuck from him, it was a what the fuck for WrestleMania. But like this promo went in the three different directions for me. And I'm like, okay. But at the end of it, I was like, what the fuck is WrestleMania? Like that's exactly what my words were. But like this promo, because like, all right, John started off and he started talking, and he just started talking robotically like John Cena.
Hmm.
He said, "It's so easy to manipulate your fans," and then he goes, "I was talking in a cadence that would make you say the what," because the fans were doing a what chant, and like when he did that, they all stopped. Like, hold up, you made us do this, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed. That's what I'm doing. Like I wasn't just doing it to be the asshole. I was like, this is what I'm doing. And I like at that point, I was like, oh shit, I'm in on this. Like I'm in on this because I'm thinking like he's going to do something different. Then he switched and went to, oh, I know exactly the moment you guys started hating me when I brought the spinner belt, and I was like, okay, yeah, there was a lot of people that didn't like the spinner belt,
Me
you
included.
included.
Yeah. We both said that one. Yeah, I did not like the spinner belt. However, I want it back because of the ugly shit we have now. I gotta say that.
Yeah,
Continue. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
no, it's cool, it's cool. So he goes, yeah, you. I realized that you didn't like it because I changed your precious WWE title, the thing that you hold dear. And in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think that's why they didn't like it. I just think they just didn't like the design. I mean, it wasn't like because you fucked up the belt. I was like, I don't think that was it. Like, and then he goes on to say some shit that I was like, okay, I'm out. He goes, I'm gonna win the championship and then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be the last champion, and then you're gonna have to make a toy belt. And in my mind, I'm like, first off, you're winning it at WrestleMania. You're not retiring to December, so you got a long ass way with that belt. The fuck are you talking about? Then,
Basically.
then I was like, hold up. You're just doing Moxley's storyline in a way worse thing, and Moxley's storyline is really bad. What are we doing here?
Oh my God, you thought Moxley? I thought Punk when Punk like quote unquote was gonna leave the belt.
Dude, no, that was fine. This one is like, I'm gonna hold this hostage because this is the title that everybody cares about. So I'm gonna take this thing and I'm gonna run with it. It's like, don't get just doing Moxley storyline. We hated that. We hate this even more because it's a knockoff of something we already hate.
Basically. Plus, I hate that belt, so you could take it.
Yeah, I mean, he could take the belt. And I'm just sitting there like at this point, like I'm just, like fucking checked out. So he's just talking about like that's what he's gonna do, and nobody can stop him. And then Cody comes out, and Cody's like, John, here's the belt. You want it? You can take it. Come on, take it from me right now. And then like they look like they're gonna fight, and then John just walks off. And this is what pissed me off about this whole thing. John walks off, and Cody's trying to cut this promo, and I don't know why the fuck he fucked this up because it was perfectly laid out. This was the most perfect laid out comeback, and Cody fucked it up because he's like, "Yeah, you're over there, but the champ is standing in this ring," and I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?" John Cena's line is, "The champ is here." Bitch, it was a perfect time for you to go. The champ is here. But everybody would have lost their mind. He goes, the champ is standing in the ring. It's like, bitch, you had the perfect line. You're talking shit to John Cena. You're standing in the ring. Your comeback was supposed to be the champ is here. It insults John Cena, and it works perfectly. You just go, no, the champ is standing in the ring. I'm like, I wanted to fly out there and kick Cody in the ass personally. Because like that was the most perfect ball drop that I've ever seen.
He fucked up. He fucked up. Like I told you, like Cody, like I don't know. Like people complain about, like you just said, Cena's robotic, whatever. I find Cody worse than him.
Okay, so here's the reason don't like I don't feel like because Cody is robotic. He's like Mr. America. And it's like
Yeah.
I get it, but the thing is we're supposed to have a perfect bad guy on the other side. We're supposed to have this perfect bad guy so the good guy can beat this perfect bad guy. You have John Cena who you don't know who the fuck he is anymore. You don't know who the fuck he is. Like, oh, he had this heel turn. He hasn't told us nothing and said nothing to make us go, oh my God, he's this guy. And the funniest thing that like popped into my mind because this was online and it pissed me off because I'm a comic nerd.
Hmm.
So someone was like, "Oh, John Cena turning heel is kind of like Superman turning heel," and I'm like, "That's fucking wrong." Because when Superman goes heel, people go, "Oh my God, that's fucking thing. That's fucking great." I was like, you know what? He's like Captain America turning heel. And people was like, oh yeah, he was Captain Hydra. So like that's the thing. And I'm like, if you ever read the comics, Captain Hydra fucking sucked. It didn't do shit. It didn't do a motherfucking thing. It's just he changed the suit and he was a bad guy for a little while. He didn't hurt nobody. He didn't do shit.
He
Captain
didn't.
Hydra ain't do shit. And that's what John Cena's doing. He turned heel and ain't do goddamn thing. And then he turned back to fucking Captain America. That's who he is. He's Captain America doing the Captain Hydra thing. Ain't do a goddamn thing. Johnson ain't do shit. Like at the end of this, I was like, I don't give a fuck about WrestleMania anymore. I don't give a fuck. This build ain't shit. And they got like 2 weeks. They got 2 or 3 weeks to get this shit together. If they don't get this shit together and make me fucking care, I'm just be like, all right, fuck it, I don't care about WrestleMania. Because there's a lot of shit on this show that made me go, I don't give a fuck about WrestleMania. This one was right there in the beginning. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, what's your thoughts on this John Cena Cody Rhodes bill? Like, how do you feel about
It's mid. Like it's not drawing me in. It's not taking me out, however, but it's not drawing me in either. Like I'm not hyped. Like, the hype ended when like Cena beat his ass.
it? Like, like I feel like it just died down because like, all right, the first one was, all right, yeah, this is like I understand, even though some people was mad that like Cena was like, "Oh, you people suck. I'm breaking up with you." And I was like, "No, I'm cool with that because he is justified."
Yes.
This one was like the most dumbass thing. Like, "Oh, I'm taking a belt and I'm doing this," and it's like, "No, you're doing a Moxley thing. I'm I'm manipulating the fans. All right, shut the fuck up. That ain't working. Like, do something to make me give a fuck about this." And he did nothing. So I'm like, I don't care. And Cody, like, he's not even fucking feeding into this shit because, like I said earlier, you need a perfect foil to like be good guy versus bad guy. And if John ain't giving you shit, you can't give shit back. So it's just like we stuck in an impasse. Like, what the fuck
I
is
would
going on?
I was just about to say that. You know how sometimes a person carries the feud? To me, ain't nobody carrying this feud. They're both mid.
That shit is on the ground. Ain't nobody caring. They both looking at it like, who gonna pick it up and run with it? It's nobody.
Like
It's just,
I kind of miss The Rock. Like where the fuck is The Rock?
listen, everybody keep bringing that up, and I'm like, at first I'm like, no, we don't need the Rock. It's like, no, we need the Rock. We need Jesus. We need somebody in this motherfucker.
Yes.
This shit is not helping. Like, I know it'll probably be a good WrestleMania moment or whatever, but getting there is like a fucking, it's a train wreck. It's fucking horrible. I'm just sitting there like, I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So then we go to the next thing, and I swear to God, this was a letdown for two reasons. One, because the internet and in my head, I built up this perfect scenario because they're in Glasgow, Scotland, and it's like, okay, they're doing Raw here. Jay needs a partner. Jay needs a partner. We're in Glasgow. You can do this. It will be a huge pop. Say his name and he appears. I don't care if it's just a one-time thing. It'll be fun on Netflix. It would be cool. And then I swear to God, this was like the weirdest fucking thing because Jay comes out to face A-Town Down Under with his mystery partner, and all of a sudden he's walking down a ring and Jimmy's right there. You can hear Michael Cole literally say, "Who's gonna be Jay's partner?" Oh, it's Jimmy. He's right there. Okay, so it's the Usos are back together. I was like, oh my god, they just failed this so bad. Like even if like they could have held like, oh, we're gonna wait until he gets to the ring and then he's gonna bring out Jimmy. But they just came out together, and Michael Cole literally was going, "Who's gonna be his partner?" And he's like, "Oh, it's Jimmy. He's right there." And I'm like, that was underwhelming. Not
Yeah.
that like the Usos wasn't like underwhelming. It's just the reveal was just like completely underwhelming. It's like he just walked out with him with no fanfare, no nothing. The fuck?
Plus, it was obvious it either was going to be him or it was going to be Sami Zayn, my opinion. So, it should have been a surprise, but
Yeah,
whatever.
like I said, I wanted Joe Hendry because they're in Glasgow, Scotland. Joe Hendry would have been a perfect person.
Yep.
And they didn't. They gave it to Jimmy. All right, they did some cool new Uso stuff, and it was like, all right, fine. And I thought that Gunther was gonna beat the shit out of Jimmy. When Gunther got rid of Jimmy, it was like the most funniest shit I've ever seen because the Usos win. They're celebrating. Jimmy is on the ropes. Gunther just grabs him and just pulls him down, and he just falls, and it's just over for Jimmy. He's done. There's no more Jimmy. And Jay and Gunther are going at it, and Jay is about to hit Gunther with the spear, and he trips, and then Gunther just catches him and chokes him. So they're trying to play up this story that Jay's in his own head because that's how he fucked up last week when he went for the dive, and now he's fucking up a spear because he's too much in his fucking head. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. You're adding a dumbass layer. Like they go back to it later on and it's still stupid. And I'm like, you're adding a dumbass layer onto something that was like already lukewarm. Now it's like you just threw some ice in it and was like, all right, we're gonna chill this off. And it's like now I don't care even more.
I agree with you 100%. However, it's a great cover up for his fuck up because you can't tell me that fucking dive was not a botch. It's a great cover up for that.
No, I agree. It is a great like it's a cover up for the fuck up, but like now you're trying to turn it into a story that like
Yeah, it's stupid.
messy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
So then we had Raquel Rodriguez getting ready to go out, and they're talking to the Judgment Day, and we had the Finn and Dom talking, and Dom's like, "Yo, we can still get Penta in the Judgment Day," and Finn's like, "No, I don't want him in the Judgment Day. Like, he shouldn't be getting an Intercontinental title shot anyway." And they just still beefing. And when we when we get to the main event, I'll tell you why I'm mad at that shit too.
I know
So
why you're mad at that one.
yeah. So then we take Raquel and she goes to fight Lyra Valkyria for the IC title. And Bailey comes out to help because Lyra gets the win, but Bailey comes out and she helps because Lyra's getting beat down by Liv and Raquel. So Bailey helps her, and it looks like they're going to be a tag team.
Yep. I don't like it.
I don't like that shit at all. This is so ass backward because it's like you have someone with a singles title, then you add her with Bailey, and then go for the tag titles. But also, that's taking Bailey out of a singles match that she had at WrestleMania. You're putting them in a tag title match for no fucking reason. Because I feel like they're gonna run this up to WrestleMania for no reason. And I'm pissed off. Like it's just the dumbest shit. Yeah, like Liv and Raquel need a tag team opponent. You could create somebody. Like there's women on the roster that ain't doing shit. You could put them together and be like, hey, like we're gonna have you guys against this. It's like, what are you doing? Like it's just so dumb.
And they have women tag teams. They have the TikTok toxic tag team, as we call them, fucking
Mm-hmm.
Kaden and Katana. They
Yeah.
have, I don't know what you call them, but Abba Fire and Piper Nevin. They could be a tag team.
Yep. Like they have people just sitting there. Like you
Hmm.
even have Shayna and Zoe, even though
Yes,
they haven't been around, you have them. You just have people sitting there that could do shit, and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything. Fuck it.
e- exactly. Meanwhile, you could have Bailey and fucking Lyra actually have a match against each other because I feel like that should be a match because Lyra should get her win back because Bailey beat her once.
Exactly. Like there's so much shit they could do, and it's like, if this is where you're going, this is so fucking stupid.
Hmm.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
So that like that's just another piece of bullshit that's going
Mhm.
on. So then we have Jimmy talking to Jay and says, "Hey man, you're in your head. We don't need this Jay Uso. We need the right hand man Jay Uso." And I'm like, how fucking stupid does that sound? Like that sounds so fucking stupid. It's like when he was a right hand man, yeah, he won a couple of things, but he wasn't main event Jay Uso. Main event Jay Uso is his own thing. Right hand man Jay Uso is not main event Jay Uso. Like
Yep.
this is cut. Like this is cutting them. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. It's like, what is this build?
That was like he was a sidekick basically when he was the right hand man.
Exactly. So then Jimmy bumps into Gunther and slaps the shit out of him and challenges him to the match next week. And I'm
Gonna
like,
die next week.
yeah, I'm okay with him dying. So that's okay.
Yeah.
So then we have a contract signing, and Io and Bianca are having this contract signing. Now, I this is where some of the terminally online shit starts to creep in for me for Raw to piss me the fuck off. Because Io's out there and Bianca is also out there and she's getting booed. And immediately the terminally online crowd goes, I know why she's getting booed. That's crazy. I don't think they I know why she's getting booed. And so everybody's just like skewing it to like, oh, that's racist. Like this racist, like the European crowd are being racist towards Bianca. And I'm that's not why. Are y'all not like watching the same show I'm watching? Like what is going on? Like Io's more popular and Rio's more popular. They need somebody to boo, so it's Bianca. And also Bianca has like been acting like an asshole for a couple of weeks. Like so they're like, oh, we kind of get the whiff. We know what's going on.
I was just about to say that she has heel tendencies.
Yeah, and it's like, so to me, it was like it's pretty obvious what it is, and then like a lot of people kept going, no, it's racism, it's racism. See, they boo her all the time when she's over there, and I'm like, are you sure about that? Because like when they were over there last week when she came out, she got cheered, and it was like, yeah, they don't like black women. When Jade came out, Jade got cheered. They cheered Naomi, and Naomi was a heel. They forgot she was a heel until she attacked Jade. Then they booed her because when she showed up, they were like, "Yay!" They were like, "Oh shit, boo!"
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because like they was like, "Oh, wait, I'm kind of confused here." So to me, it was like, "What is going on?" And like I've seen so many comments from like my friends going, "Oh, it's racism, it's racism." I'm like, dog, I'm not offended. Like I'm not offended. I'm black. I'm not offended. I'm not going like, oh my God, I'm mad that this shit like they're booing her. I understand. And I even said that to somebody. I was like, you know she's a heel. They like, yeah, but no, it's Europe. They don't like black people. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make like what? And I was just like, all right. And then like they start comparing, like people start trying to justify it and go, oh, she's like Hogan because she's always winning and this and that. And it's like, okay, now you're stretching it. That has nothing to do with why they're booing her. Like the people that don't like her, they don't like her because she's a bad guy. She is like, and people are like, she's not a real bad guy. It's like, have you seen the shit she's doing? Like, we're in this fucking triple threat because of some shit she did.
Yep.
Like some shit that she didn't even have to do. Like, we're in this because of her. Like, what do you mean? Like, this isn't like no crazy shit. What are you talking about? It's fucking.
That's reaching. The Hogan thing was definitely reaching.
Oh, it was like fucking way out of the way reaching. Like it didn't make no fucking sense. Like I was so pissed off. Like I was so pissed off because it's I get where you would be coming from with this, but it was like a far reach. She's a heel.
Mm-hmm.
And that pissed me off because I'm trying to tell people and they're like, no, it's racism. They're booing. I'm like, that's not what's happening here. And that's what pissed me the fuck off about this. But
Okay.
but they have the little contract signing. Rhea comes out and like Rhea's like, no, like, no, I'm in this. I never got my title shot. Bianca's talking shit was like, you lost, you're not in this, blah blah blah. So Rhea beats both of their asses, and Pierce goes, you know what? Fuck it. A match next week, Io versus Rhea. You're getting a match. And we find out the little extra piece they put on later. So, and like, there's actually some funny stuff about that. So we'll talk about that when we get to it.
Okay.
So we go to the back, and Ray is there, and Ray's like, yo, Dragon Lee's supposed to fight Chad Gable. And so Chad walks up, and Chad's like, like, I'm kind of sick, but you can wrestle the newest luchador. And they gave this video package. This is another thing that set the internet ablaze. Like, the two reasons I fucking agree with them are not the two reasons that everybody was fucking angry. So they played this video, and it's basically Chad Gable as Grande Americano. And they're showing him back in the day, like doing all of this lucha stuff, and they're showing it, and it's like this old ass video, and they show him being from the Gulf of America, and like it was a like an old school like lucha thing. So most of the people that got angry online, and I 100% can agree with the luchadors and the Mexican heritage people. I can agree with them for them being disrespected and being like, oh, you're making fun of our culture. Now, I'm going to get back to that. I can agree with them on that. Like, yeah, there's real luchadors and like they have family traditions, and I think this is like kind of disrespectful. I can understand where they're coming from that. And it blew up on the internet, and people got really angry and started to hate this. And then they pointed out was like, all of this is AI generated. And I agree on this part. Fuck that shit. Like, you shouldn't have made no AI bullshit. You could have literally just had footage and just like put him in with CGI. That's not the same thing as AI. That's completely different. You made AI bullshit like he had 6 fingers. It's like we can tell that that's fucking AI bullshit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? AI art is not real art. Whoever uses AI art is full of shit and they're bitches. Like, you shouldn't be using like you're $1 billion fucking company. You make multi-billion-dollars. You could have had somebody CGI this bullshit or even shot this from scratch, beat for beat. It could have been done with a human. You did AI. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate that. I fucking hate AI art. AI can be used for other stuff that can help the world, but using it for art is a fucking bastardization of fucking AI. Just bastardization of the world. Like when you have fucking creators angry about people using AI art, fucking losing their mind, not just regular fucking creators, like fucking legendary creators going, if you use AI art, you're a fucking bitch. Like you have Miyazaki yelling about fucking AI. He's yelling about fucking AI. Is like, dog, you're nothing if you use AI. And like, I agree with him. I 100% stand with that. And this was one of the reasons. The second reason, which I can understand using it for a joke, but this is a political climate and you don't use no shit like this for a joke that's actually political. Because saying he's from the Gulf of America, if this wasn't this date and time, 2025, if this was like 2024, 2023, anywhere above beyond that, and you said Gulf of America, everyone would be like, ha, we get it, it's a joke. In 2025, you saying Gulf of America, that's not a joke. That's political.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it was supposed to be meant as a joke, but when you have the fucking co-president saying Gulf of America, yeah, that's not a thing. We're not there. We're not there. And I understand how like people jumped on this and was political. Like I said, I know this could have been a joke, but in this political climate right now, you saying Gulf of America, it's not flying. Like I said, I understand the joke. It's just not flying in this political climate. That's fucking wrong. And people were angry about that, and I agree with that. Like I said, I do understand it could have been a joke, but in this political climate, no, fuck no. Then after this, Pierce goes, "What the fuck was that crap?" And like even Ray and Dragon Lee was like, "What was that?" Like that, like so. The joke is, which a lot of people don't get, the joke is fucking Grande Americano is pretending to be this thing, and everybody knows he's just making up bullshit.
Yep.
And the funny part is like, we all know where this goes. Like he's gonna get his ass whooped.
Badly.
Yeah, so like I don't know why you're angry about this. He's gonna get his ass whooped, and we're gonna forget this even happened.
Which is
And
usually how that shit happens. So
yeah, and then you have everybody going, "Oh, WWE's racist. They're doing this," and it's like, dog, this is part of a fucking show. I understand the wrongness of it, but this is part of a show. The end goal is him getting his ass kicked and exposed for a fake bullshitter he is. That's the end goal. What you're mad at is in the middle of the story and just let it go to the end of the story.
yeah, I wasn't even mad.
Yeah, and you're Spanish. And like, that's what I mean. It's like, the fuck? It's like it is what it is, and like I said, these people are too terminally online because every little thing hurts their feelings, and
Yeah.
then like they always say shit like, well, they go back and retroactive some bullshit and be like, oh, you should be mad about this, and it's like, first off, you wasn't around to see that shit, and second off, you can't comment on the shit because it was a different climate, and you don't know why it happened and why nobody was mad, and I'll talk about that later because I do have something on that. Moving on. Back to Raw. So we have Pierce talking to the New Day and tell him hey, we're gonna do some bullshit. And like, whatever. And then Bianca comes in. Bianca's like, yo, what the fuck is up, dog? Like, you just made a match for next week for the title. And Pierce goes, you know what? I'm glad you're here. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm glad you're here because next week you're gonna be a ref. And she was like, what the fuck? You're gonna be a ref.
It's the same thing I said. What the fuck?
Yes. And the funniest part about this, which makes this fun to me, is on Twitter, Bianca has been working with Jessica Carr and Ref Bay, and she's been trying to learn how to be a ref. It is like the funniest shit because it's like the dumbest shit that they're doing to get her ready. Like they have her plugging in a fucking a fucking light for no reason, and I'm like, that has nothing to do with counting pins. It is it is the funniest shit.
I was about to ask you, what the hell does that have to do anything?
Not a goddamn thing. Then we had Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee. And they had an all right match, and it ended when Dragon Lee got his mask pulled off and Chad Gable rolled him up for the win. I mean, Grande Americano, wrong person.
Yeah, wrong person. Even fucking Michael Cole called that out.
So then I saw like some people get mad was like when they take off the mask, it's a thing where it's like you get disqualified. I'm like, yeah, in lucha, like they've done that shit a bunch of times in America and like used it for a finish. Like they did it to Ray a couple months ago. Knew they did that shit.
If I'm not mistaken, fucking Chris Jericho just did it.
Yeah, and it's like what are you talking about? Like it's not that big of a deal. And like I said, people were so terminally online. Like everything about this Grande Americano thing rubs people the wrong way. And it's like, all right, it's gonna disappear after WrestleMania. Like we don't have to revisit this. It's over. This was a little weird thing, but it is what it is. But like Jesus Christ, dude, like this is pissing me off.
To go back a little bit though, right?
Uh-huh.
The fucking Bianca thing and whatever, right? I
Mm-hmm.
don't like the build up to that. Like, just make it a three-way. Just make it a fucking three-way. Like, you're doing too much.
Dude, WrestleMania this year is completely flat. And I said this like before, and then they hype me up, and then they come right back down. WrestleMania is flat. There's no hype about WrestleMania. Every time you get something kind of built up, it just dies off weeks later. And it's like,
Hmm.
it should be a fuck off. Because like everything is fucking, dude. And then like this next part, it pissed me off not only because of the people in Glasgow, but it pissed me off because like you're stretching this out. Just leave this to fucking SmackDown instead of keep bringing it to fucking Raw. Because
Yeah.
CM Punk comes out. CM Punk comes out and goes, "Hey, listen, I got beef with Roman and Seth, and I want to fight them. And this week on SmackDown, we're gonna do the contract signing." And people was like, "Boo!" He's like, "Yeah." He was like, "I boo too. I'm hungry and I work with a bunch of children." We're like, "Yeah, we get it, but like, why the fuck did you come out here and get us hyped for something that's like not happening right now?" It's like, I don't know. They did that with Seth last week. It's like, all right, then stop fucking showing up on Raw. Like, that's my problem. It's like this shit is like contained to SmackDown. Roman even shows up on SmackDown. There's no reason for you guys to show up on Raw. Cody and John Cena don't show up on fucking SmackDown. Keep your asses off of Raw and stop making this feel weird.
The only thing I could think of to like
Uh-huh.
explain that is that I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Hmm?
CM Punk and Seth are Raw guys. At this point, I don't think it matters, but yeah, they're Raw guys.
It doesn't matter. Because look, Cody is a SmackDown guy. So why
He's a
the fuck
SmackDown
is he on
champion.
Raw every week? So
Yeah,
this makes no sense. Just let it make no sense and be like, all right, we're not going to have CM Punk, Seth Rollins on Raw.
yeah.
Fine. Because like their feud is on SmackDown. Let it be. They're like, nope, we're just going to bring them out for a cheap pop and then tell everybody to tune in to SmackDown. It's like, that's
Yep.
the dumb. Like, I would be fucking irritated if I was those people. I'm fucking pissed off just because. I'm pissed off.
True.
So then we get to the main event. The main event, Penta versus Braun Breaker for the IC title. And okay, this match was going down. This match was going great. Then the Judgment Day shows up, and they're trying to help Penta. And Penta's like, "Get the fuck out of here, fuck you." And then they wind up getting a DQ, and they start fucking up Braun Breaker, and they're gonna pass Penta the chair. Penta looks at the fans like, "Hey, hey, hey!" And then he winds up hitting Dom. Everybody cheers. Finn attacks Penta, and then they beat the shit out of Penta, leave Penta and Braun laying. And this is something that you said, and they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing a 4-way for the IC title.
I don't like that. Even though I said it, I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's like you have two perfect main events. I mean, not even main events. It's one-on-one matches. Two one-on-one matches that you can have. IC title, Braun versus Penta. Wow, that's crazy. You have Finn versus Dom. Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow, we have these two matches that can be on this 2-day show, this long ass show that we're gonna have. We can have this instead of we're just gonna throw everybody in this one match.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking get it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It's so fucking stupid. Like, I don't know why the fuck this is a thing. Like,
Dumb.
I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, this whole WrestleMania shit is fucking annoying the fuck out of me. It's like, it's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be like, we're supposed to have this great thing. It's supposed to be a good thing building to WrestleMania. We're supposed to be on this high of John Cena and all of this stuff. Now it feels like I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about anything on WrestleMania. Nothing on WrestleMania stands out to me.
No,
Like,
I'm with you.
like this is so dumb. It's like we had like a good build, and it's like, okay, we're on the slight move. You got 3 weeks to turn this around. I I genuinely have no idea how they're going to turn this around in 3 weeks. Like they're coming back to the States next week. Next Friday, be the first one back in the States. Only thing I'm mad about is I don't get to watch the shows earlier in the day and then I have the rest of my nights free. That's the only problem for me.
I'm the opposite. I'm good with that.
Well, we're gonna have it after next week. We're gonna get back next Friday. They're coming back to Chicago. They're here, and we get to have regular Raws and Smackdowns going into WrestleMania. But I really hope that they turn this up. Like I don't think they will, but I really hope they do turn this up.
Yeah.
So that was Raw, and a disappointment to Raw. So then we have AEW, which was sponsored by Minecraft.
For some odd reason.
Because I think it's a WB property. That's why. That's the only reason why. And I would have been okay with this if the movie was cool. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's a cool ass movie. It's Minecraft. Like, I swear to God, like nobody gives a fuck about it. And second off, like the more I look at it, the more I'm just like, ew. Like I don't want anything to do with this.
Did you see the trailer? Like
Yeah, I saw
tangent?
it, like when I saw the first trailer, I was like, the fuck is this? And then
Yeah.
like every other trailer after this is like, why the fuck did this happen? Like this is some shit that like bothers me about the fucking like TV and movie industry. It's like you go and pick up a property you know nothing about and try to create a movie out of some bullshit that you have no idea what it is. Like if you had any genuine idea of anything about this, you would make the movie a different way. But they do the same trope that they always do with every other fucking big ass movie. Hey, we're gonna take this property. Hey, we have to shove humans into this. Why? We want to just live in that world. No, no. Shove humans into this and make it shitty. And that's how you end it. That's exactly how you fuck it up. You shove some shit into it that has nothing to do with it, and that's how you fuck it up. Also, another
Always.
thing is like you don't have to go grab big names to get people to go watch a movie. You make a good fucking product with good actors, people will go see it. Everything about this is fucking stupid.
Yep.
Like, how the fuck did we get a rant on about a fucking movie?
I don't know.
Fucking shitty ass movie. Anyway, so over the weekend, they announced Kenny Omega is going to take on Blake Christensen. Now, we know who Blake Christensen is.
Yep.
Like, some people online know who Blake Christensen is. The funniest thing about this was there was literal wrestling journalists going, why the fuck is Kenny Omega facing Blake Christensen? And like they knew exactly who Blake was. They like, why the fuck is this happening? They were like, Blake has never been on Dynamite. Why the fuck is Kenny wrestling him? And I'm thinking the same thing, but I'm just like, it's fucking AEW. They do shit like this all the time. And it's like, why the fuck did this happen? Explain.
I it was a squash. That's all I can say. Like I don't know. It was fucking horrible.
It was, and it's like they could have a way better match, but it's like fuck it. And like Kenny beats Blake, and then he gets on the mic afterwards and goes, "Yeah, the booker in the back said that we had to keep this match short." And I'm like, "Why would you say that?"
Right?
And then he calls out Speedball, and Speedball's like, "Dude," he was like, "Listen, I'm glad that we have this match, and like I really wanted to have this match, but I'm going to beat you." And Kenny's like, "Yeah, you know what? I've followed you for a long time, and I want to beat you too, but like, it is what it is." There's a third man here, and then Ricochet shows up on screen, and Ricochet is actually getting married because he got married to Samantha. So congratulations to Ricochet and Samantha. You're not going to congratulate them?
Oh, congratulations. Okay. Moving on.
So
Moving on.
he starts talking shit, looking like anti-Morpheus, because he has on this white suit looking like Morpheus, but the anti version of him. And he says, after Dynasty, I'm going to have two things. The fucked up part was he said, Dynasty is going to be the best day of my life. This one is the best day of my life now, but Dynasty is going to be the best day of my life. I'm like, you cannot say that on your fucking wedding day. Like, I don't care if it was like a wrestling thing or whatever. You do not say that winning the title is better than marrying your fucking wife. That's
That's
the worst
fucking
thing.
horrible.
That was so fucking horrible. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And then
That's
he just like,
that's why I didn't feel like congratulating him for real, because like that rung like hit a chord with me. Like, why would you do that?
yeah, that pissed me off too. But I was like, fuck it, man. Like, so he basically said he's gonna beat Kenny, and Kenny, like after the match, Kenny goes, congratulations, but I'm gonna beat both of your asses, yay! And then it was over. I was like, oh, okay, great.
Like, I don't care about this match. Is it just
I
me?
don't care. I don't care about this match. It's gonna be a good match, but I don't care about this match because Kenny's not losing until he faces Okada. So
Uh-huh.
so none of this shit matters. Like it's like nothing about this matters.
Yep, exactly.
So then we had Chris Jericho talking to his learning tree and said, "You guys disappoint me. Get out of here and go do something that'll make me feel better." Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Okay. So this next segment went from okay, that didn't go the way that I thought it was gonna go until Jesus fucking Christ, dude. That's exactly what fucking happened in this next one. So MJF comes out and says, "Hey, listen, MJF gave me this card, and now I want to talk to him." So, I mean, MVP. He said MVP gave him this card.
Yeah.
I fucked up. So MVP
It's
comes out.
fucking three letters, so you're
Yeah.
okay.
So MVP comes out and he's like, "Yo," he's like, "Did you like what's up, Max? Like you accepted or whatever?" So Max said, "I want to hurt people." So to me, I'm fucked up because I really thought that he was going to bring in a dynasty and like go against the Hurt Locker business. I'm like, okay,
He
that's
should
gonna
have.
happen. So Bob Lash and Shelton come out, and Bob tells MJF, "Give me the card." He's like, "What? Give me the card." So in my mind, I'm thinking he's gonna take the card and then he's gonna embrace him and they're gonna put him in the club. He rips up the card and tells MJF to get out of there. And I was like, okay. MJF was like, but he's like, nah, leave. And I was like, why did MJF just walk out like that? Like he didn't even try to fight back. He didn't say shit. He just left. What the fuck is going on?
To be fair, it's 3-on-1 though.
I don't care. Like he's MJF. He's an asshole. And like he's supposed to fight back. So what the fuck was that about?
It, it was, I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. So then Big Bill and Brian Keith come out and they start trying to talk about challenging for the tag titles. Dog,
Hmm.
I swear to God, I've never felt so sad in my life. I've never felt so sad in my life. Big Bill is trying to talk shit. MVP, every time Bill says something, MVP cuts this nigga down like a knife. It's like, what? Like, he just starts saying shit to Bill, and I'm like, dog, just stop. Like, he kept saying shit to Bill. Every time Bill opened his mouth, he shut him the fuck up. And I'm like, Bill, just leave. Just fucking leave. Bill is just trying to get out everything he's supposed to get out, and he just keeps getting shit about MVP. I'm like, just leave. The longer you're out here, the worse it is for you. MVP is just every time he says something, he just responds and shits on him. And it's like, Big Bill, just fucking leave. Every time you say something, MVP is gonna make you look like shit. And by the end of it, I was like, I don't want to see this match. And MVP shit on him so bad. Then they went out to get face to face with Bill and Brian Keith, and they fucking ran off like bitches. And I'm like, dog, nothing about this was okay. Nothing about this was okay. Like if they're the next challengers, they should not be the next challengers.
They should not.
Nothing about this shit was okay.
Absolutely not. Now, right? I
Yes,
absolutely agree with you. I feel
yes,
bad for Big Bill, right? But I
yes.
feel even worse for Brian Keith because they didn't even acknowledge him. Like he was just there.
Dude, that's why I don't feel bad for Brian Keith because they didn't say shit to him. They just let him be, and he just was there. And he's like, "Shit, ain't shitting on me. I'm cool. So I'm cool with that one." But god damn, dog, like I felt so bad for Big Bill. Like shit.
Like he destroyed him. He destroyed
Yeah.
him.
So then we had Thunder Rosa and Tony Storm, and we all know that they had beef. They squashed it, and it's fine. But this was like the funniest shit because Thunder Rosa is literally wearing a shirt that says Thunderstorm because she's like, yeah, we're gonna be cool, and we come up with a name. I got a name, and no, fuck all that. Tony Storm goes, we're Thunder Tits, and
Best
Thunder
thing
like
ever.
like the funny part is like Thunder Rosa goes, but it says Thunder Tits. No, we're Thunder Tits. And she was like, okay, we're Thunder Tits. That's hilarious. Yeah, like Tony Storm is so fucking awesome,
I want to know where she got this from because like she's amazing. Like what the fuck?
right? Like she's fucking great. So then we had Kyle Fletcher versus Brody King. This was a
Why?
great match. This was a great match. I fucking loved it.
No, it was a great match, but why?
Because AEW. That's all I can say. AEW.
That
This
works.
Yeah, there's nothing else. It's AEW, and like we're just making shit up, and it's like there's nothing really there, and like there's no beef between the two squads. It's just AEW, and then Mark Briscoe comes out to help Kyle Fletcher, and I
Mark
was like,
Davis.
dude, I was
Hmm?
mad at this part. I was really mad at this part because I knew exactly where this was going because I was like, Mark Davis just came out to help. When Mark Davis is gonna get in trouble, they're not gonna help him. Oh
basically.
fuck. So, and the funny part about this is was like I had watched a YouTube video earlier in the day, was like something about WCPW, which is What Culture Pro Wrestling, and they showed like Mark Davis being there, and I forgot how small Mark Davis was. I was like, holy shit, like Mark Davis was so small back then.
What happened?
I don't know. He ate his Wheaties. So Kyle Fletcher won with a top rope brainbuster. And then after the match, like fucking Mark Davis gets in the ring, they stomping Brody King, and then Powerhouse Hobbs music hits, and he comes down. And Excalibur literally says, "Oh, Will Hobbs is here. Him and Mark Davis are supposed to fight later on in the night. I don't know why he's here now." And they just go, "Okay, we're gonna separate them with security Von Wagner."
Which like was like, what the fuck?
Yes. The funny part was like it shocked everybody because everybody was like, "Am I tripping? That is that Von Wagner?" And everybody just kept saying, "That's Von Wagner. What the fuck is going on?"
He
Everybody,
literally said that. Am I tripping?
yes, because like everybody literally was like shocked because it just came out of nowhere and he's fucking security. It was like, what the fuck is going on? It's weird. It was fucking weird.
Definitely. 'Cause I don't
So
remember him getting fired.
me neither. I don't remember him getting fired, but apparently he got fired. So that's the thing. So then we had Will Hobbs versus Mark Davis. And like I said, I was thinking that they're gonna fucking leave him. The Don Callis family does not give a fuck about Mark Davis. Will Hobbs beats Mark Davis. Don Callis family was nowhere to be around.
I don't give a fuck. Exactly.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. So then we had Nick Wayne, Skip Sabian, and Nick Wayne's mom. And Nick Wayne literally says, "Yeah, no, I'm kind of sorry about misjudging Christian. I see the vision. I see the plan." Whole time we're all thinking the same thing because you said it to me.
Hmm.
Oh, the red tie thing. Because everybody else had on black, he had on a white shirt.
Would this be the first time a mother actually betrayed their son?
I think so. I think so.
Like that just hit me just now.
I really hope they fuck her over. I mean, not fuck
Yeah,
him over. Fuck Nick over. That's what I meant to say.
yeah. No, I got you.
So then we had something that was so funny because of what happened. So Renee is interviewing Hangman Page, and he's talking about being in the Owen. And all of a sudden, Swerve walks up, and Swerve tells him, "You better not stutter up. You better not stutter trying to win this championship." And like he's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "You're gonna stutter." And like Hangman said something to him, and Swerve starts stuttering. I was like, ain't no way in the world, dog. You start talking shit, and then this man flips it on you, makes you stutter. I was like, ain't no fucking way, dog.
Hangman's the fucking man. I'm sorry. I don't give a
Like that
fuck.
shit was fucking hilarious.
They need to give him back the title.
They might soon. So then we had rated FTR. Once again, red tie theory, because Dax is wearing a white shirt, Cash and Edge is wearing black. And
I didn't notice that one.
yeah, no, this is another stick out. And Dax is like, man, he was like, listen, he's like, I feel like we put our title thing on hold, trying to help you get a title, and then you failed. So I'm angry at you for making us waste time to help you. But you know what? I forgive you. And like, so Edge is like, listen, man, he was like, I didn't know I was stepping on you guys' feet, but like, I thanks for the help. And then Cash is like, listen, man, he was like, listen, Edge, you helped me out in the beginning of my career. You like made me who I am, and like you saved me from a lot of things. He was like, and I always will thank you for that. And said, Dax, he was like, you and me, we're best friends. He was like the last 11 years, he was like, I don't know how I could have did this without you. I don't like to see my best friends fight. So can't we all just get along? And Edge goes, you know what? Yeah, we can. We could go for the trios championships and win them. And Dax is like, yeah, come on. And like, okay. Like he doesn't want to do it. He's like, all right, fuck.
They're pushing them into it. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
So Dax goes, top guys out. Edge responds, no, rated FTR out. And Dax looked at him like, the fuck are you talking about?
If that made no sense.
It makes no sense. But like, he's gonna turn on Edge. And I
Definitely.
wonder where Cash is gonna do.
Because this whole promo is like he's sitting in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And the analogy I gave you was like it's like a kid in between their parents and shit like that. He doesn't know where to go. Like he looks so sad and dejected. Part of me feels like he
Exactly.
should leave both of them.
I want him to, but I just don't want FCR to break up. But like I kind of want him to.
Yeah.
So then we had Swerve versus Moxley. Hmm.
Mm,
I don't like this. I don't like this. Like
yeah.
I'm not a fan of Swerve, and I know people be like, "Oh, but I thought you were a fan of Swerve." No, no, no. I keep bullshitting myself and saying I am, and most of the time I come on here and lie and pretend and be like, "Oh yeah, I like Swerve. Yeah, he's great in the ring." And I've said this before. He's probably a good person, but then sometimes I think about it and be like, "No, he's not really a good person," because, like I said earlier, with some of the things people say and be like, "Oh, like we should cancel this person for some shit that happened years ago." Like Swerve did an interview with Vlad, which is fucking horrible. Like Vlad is a fucking cop. Nobody should do a fucking any interview with Vlad. He's fucking got people arrested off of his fucking interviews. But you decide, fuck it, I'm gonna go sit on Vlad's fucking podcast and say some bullshit. Like, you know what fucking happened. You're you're supposedly from the rap world. You know motherfuckers have been arrested from being on Vlad. You know this. If you're one of the real ones, you fucking know this, Swerve. But you just go, no, I'm gonna go sit on Vlad. That's a strike against you. That's a strike against you. There's a million strikes against you, and they're adding up. And that's why I'm just like fucking just giving it my real take now, because the strikes have fucking added up. Then you said about Booker T criticizing you, which is fine. You can say some shit back to Booker T, but you go, but aren't you the one that said that just stood by Vince McMahon after he called you a nigga and said the word right in front of you, and but you just still say it in WWE, and it's like, Doug, first of all, that was fucking 2005. Like we're not sitting there going, oh my god, like we need to cancel like WWE and cancel everybody. Like there was no cancel culture. No one was holding anybody fucking accountable. No one was going, you know what? Like what the fuck was Booker gonna do? Is either get money or fucking leave the company because there was nowhere else to fucking go. He could go fucking TNA and make no money. Like what the fuck is
Basically.
he gonna do? What the fuck is he gonna do? Like you said it like he had a choice. Like he just sat there, just like he took it like it was a joke, and he just took it because he couldn't do nothing. But you're like, oh, you bring this up, and you trying to get him canceled. And the way the fucking terminally online internet now, and a bunch of young kids, they see some shit like this and go, yup, look, yup, it's right, it's right. It's like you fucks weren't even born when that shit happened. So what the fuck are you talking about? Like
Basically.
I agree it was wrong, but the way you try to go back and fucking cancel culture some shit from years ago and act like, oh, this is the worst thing in the world. Like he's done worse shit. Like he's done worse shit. Like that is just a blip in a fucking radar of a nuke. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like I'm not defending WWE. I'm not defending him saying nigga. I'm not defending this shit. I'm not doing that. But the fucking way that it came off was on some petty bitch shit, and I didn't fucking like it. Like, and that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm bringing it up, because it came off on some petty bitch shit. It came off on like, oh, I'm mad at Booker, so I'm gonna just go back and bring up some shit and like let the internet decide. And it's like, yeah, when you got a bunch of fucking kids on the internet that's terminally online, of course they're gonna be like, yeah, you know what? We should cancel Booker for that. You're right. But the problem is, it came from you, Swerve, being the person you are saying this shit. So that's why it's a problem. Like, you could be right, but it's the problem from you. And then you get the internet in the uproar. It's like, okay, that's one thing. Then you tell a story about Hit Row and how there was an aggressive, angry black man, a big guy, that kind of got you guys fired. And it's like, what? Like, we know who you're talking about. And of course, that guy didn't waste a minute. AJ Francis came out and shot right back at Swerve and just said, hey, why don't fucking Tahuti? Why don't me? Why don't B? Why we don't fuck with you? Why we don't call you? We just talked this morning. So why we don't fuck with you? They back in WWE, like I'm over here doing TNA. Why we don't fuck with you? So he said what he said, but just leave that at that. He said what he said. So they shooting back at each other, and we'll see what comes of that. But
I
like,
just thought about that. Technically, Francis is still with WWE, technically, because he's in TNA.
yeah, and it's like I just didn't like the way he went up to Vlad and just started talking shit and making shit like you like I understand you went up there to Vlad. We know what this Vlad shit is. And like you went to Vlad first off, and then you start making for like you start saying shit and getting the internet riled up. And then you go, oh, the internet's gonna be talking about this for a week. I guess I'm gonna be the hot topic. Like you did this on purpose so they talk about you. But that's what you have to do to get people to talk about you. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yep.
So Moxley basically starts saying to Swerve that there's a bunch of millionaires, bunch of social media influencers, blah blah blah, running around and wrestling, but Swerve, you're the only thing real here. And like, I get what he was trying to say. Like, I get it, I understand it, but it just was like you just shot at the whole industry when everybody is just like mad at you for like the shit that you're doing. Like, because like you have like the most boring ass storyline in like the company that could be going places, but you're like holding it hostage with this belt, but you're like shitting in, on everybody else. It's like, okay, cool.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then like he said, like he's telling Swerve that he's the only thing real. Swerve is like, he said, you're the guy cosplaying as John Moxley, which was a throwback to John Moxley telling John Cena, you're the guy cosplaying as John Cena. So that was
Yeah.
a throwback. So then Claudio pops up on behind Nana, and Moxley is like, yeah, he was like, look what's going on. And so all of a sudden, Marina shows up, and Willow starts beating Marina's ass, and like they just start going at it.
That was
So
great.
it was. So that sets up the match next week, which is a mixed tags match, which is Willow and Swerve versus Marina and John Moxley.
Yeah.
So that was a thing. So then we have in the back Shibata and Shibata's video and the rest of the ops, which is Samoa Joe and Hook. So Hook is talking to Joe, and Joe's like, "Dog, why the fuck did you choke out Max?" And he's like, "Yo, it felt good, dog." He's like, "It felt good to choke him out." So Max Caster is talking to Top Flight Security at AR Fox, and all of a sudden, Joe just walks up behind him and chokes him out. And then Joe goes, "You know what? That did feel good." And then he just shake. Then they just shake Top Flight's head, and I'm like, "Yo, that was actually really fucking funny. That was really fucking funny."
I have a theory Shibata's going to choke him out next week.
Dude, I hope so. I really hope so. Like this shit is so funny.
Then he's
So
gonna say on his phone like, "That shit does feel good" or some shit.
I hope he does. That would be hilarious. So we have Jay White, and Jay White says, "Listen, I'm going to be in the Owen Hart tournament, and I'm going to win. I don't care if Hangman's in it. I don't care if Ospreay's in it. I don't really care who's in it. I'm going to win. And you know what? I haven't had a match in a gazillion years, so I'm going to wrestle on Collision." And I'm looking at Jay White. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at him. I'm like, dog, just please leave. Just please leave. Just ask for your release. Just go somewhere. Please leave.
But he's a collision cowboy.
Yeah, whatever. So then we have Top Flight Security versus local talent, which is funny because Top Flight Security is local talent because they're in their hometown.
How about that?
And in the crowd, once again, is the crew. So Top Flight beats the local talent, and the crew is still talking shit. But this sets up a match between Big Bill and Brian Keith versus Top Flight. The winner becomes number one contender.
So evidently, Brian, the learning tree is gonna win, basically.
Yes. So then we had Mark Briscoe versus Takeshita. Man, man,
Crazy fucking match.
man. That that was that was good. Like this was really good. Takeshita won, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Like that, I wasn't surprised. I was like, yeah, no, that works. So MVP is talking to the Hurt Syndicate, and they like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you trying to get Max? And he's like, listen, man. He was like, we need more people. And they were like, yeah, but like him of all people? He's like, no. He's like, we good. I'm like, all right.
Max
So
doesn't fit in. Like, who's the last person Max hurt? Like, for real, for real.
nobody. So then we had the main event, Thunder Tits versus Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne. And once again, Penelope Ford fucking showed up and showed out again.
Right?
Again. Like she is fucking killing it, dude. I'm so happy. Like she's so good.
But
So
like, they need to push her or something, because like she does great in these matches, but they like she jobs.
yeah, she's really great wrestler, but like they just beat her.
Hmm.
And she did get the W here by osmosis. She gets the W,
Hmm.
and she wins because Megan Bayne pins Tony Storm. How do you feel about this? Because I saw like some people go, I don't think she should have pinned Tony Storm.
It's fine because that shows her dominance against Tony Storm. It was a tag team match, so it really doesn't like hurt Tony at all. So it stuff like this happens before, so
That's
no big deal.
dude. That's exactly what I was thinking too. I'm like, yeah, it shows how like badass she is. Like,
Hmm.
what the fuck is the problem? Like, and like before that, it's like, did like if you didn't think she was credible, you feel that she's credible. Now you're like, oh shit, she's credible.
Because before that, like, what the hell did she do? Like, she won what, 3 matches? Who cares?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like she didn't do shit. Like so, it's like, what the fuck was that? Like
So
her winning, I'm like, oh yeah, this makes sense. Like this is awesome.
this actually helps her, like it's like, oh
Exactly.
shit, will Tony lose? Which I don't think Tony's gonna lose, but like it
Ex-
makes the casuals think like, oh shit.
hmm So now we get to NXT. Now I'm going to say something, and I swear to God, no one saw this. They have the people walking in. First, it's the woman of my dreams, Stephanie Vicaire. She's coming in. Then Jada Parker's coming in. Then Javon Evans is coming in. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys.
Hmm.
Javon Evans is coming in and he's walking, eyes straight, walking forward. Right behind him, Dark State is walking into the building. You see the one guy look at Javon, then he pulls up his mask and walks in the building.
Javon's part of it.
That's exactly like, cause it's between him and Trick, and like seeing that part made me go, no, it's definitely Javon.
No, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I think it's both of them. Like
Okay.
I'm currently watching TNA as we speak, right? And I'm
Yes.
having flashbacks, right?
Uh-huh.
This is Aces and Eights. How Devon somehow became the leader for a second and whatever and
Mm-hmm.
betrayed Bubba and whatever. Javon's gonna appear to be the leader, and then it's gonna be a swerve, pardon the pun, because we were talking about Swerve earlier, and tricks the actual leader.
Okay. I'm gonna be shocked either way. Like, and like if both of them is gonna be doubly shocking, but like it, you know what? Well, fuck it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying
Say
it.
it, say
If
it,
I
say it,
say if
say it,
I say it, it's gonna fucking piss me off.
say it, say it.
Cause if it's over, this is the leader. I'm
Oh
fucking
my
done.
God.
Dude, I'm fucking done after that.
Oh
Like
my God. If it's over, holy shit.
I'm just like so right now I'm just like so fucking broken on this. Like it's a fun like the guys suck, but like it's a fun angle to speculate who's running the town.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
I wouldn't say they suck. They okay. Like the one guy, I forget his name. Like the
Yeah,
guy that was already there.
Beyond Linux.
Yeah, like they okay. They're kids.
Okay, okay. Like it's one part of the show I'm gonna talk about it. It's like what the fuck, man? Oh, come on. All right.
But they should have
So
went with the name we picked out for them, Vengeance,
yeah,
because
that
I
would
don't
be
like Dark State.
yeah, like Vengeance would have been so much better. Like
Yeah.
they even have a sucky name. So you can't tell me they don't suck when they have a sucky name. God
Okay, okay.
damn.
Okay, I'll give you that.
So the show starts off with the women's world title match at the beginning of the show. And I kind of said this to you. I said, I feel like this is a swerve, like not the guy, but this is a swerve. I feel like this is a swerve.
I didn't like that. I remember telling you I didn't like that.
Yes. So it was Jada Parker versus Stephanie Vicker. And Stephanie is like this match was really good. I'm
Yep.
like, okay. And once again, like this is one of the things where like Stephanie's wrestling and like my mind just starts racing. I'm like, okay, what about her versus EO? Like, how would that be?
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I'm just like thinking of shit like, oh, like how would she be on the main roster? Like, what if she fought like this person? What if she fought this person? Ooh, this would be a great match. So
Versus Oscar when Oscar returns.
oh my god, like I would love that. Like I would love her to be on the main roster. And
Yes.
with this being broken earlier again, because like once again, I have to break a story. Like we said this months ago that Evolution is coming back. They're going to do a second Evolution,
Mhm.
and Corey Haynes and Russell Wilkes both reported that Evolution 2 is coming up and it could be announced any week soon. And they're saying probably before WrestleMania. So if we get the announcement really soon, we could get Stephanie Vicker on the main roster fighting somebody. Even like Julia, if she's back, Julia could be fighting somebody. Like, man, like, ooh, like any of this shit is possible, but like, goddamn.
That shit's gonna be fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So Jada gets distracted by Jordan Grace. And for like, I'm not even joking, for 10 seconds, I'm like, what the fuck is Jordan Grace out there? She's not a heel. The fuck is this about? And then I remembered that Jada knocked Jordan Grace out of the way when she was trying to be number one contender.
Because you even texted me, you was like, dude, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. I'm like, she attacked her.
Yeah, like you had to tell me, like, oh shit, that makes sense. So after the match, Fallon, JC, and Jasmine attack Stephanie. Like they beat her ass because like Fallon has the match later on. So then we have Trick and Javon. And Trick is talking shit to Javon, like, you ain't number one shit. You ain't never do shit. And Javon was like, Doug, I swear to God, I'm gonna win this title against fucking Lexus King later on, and you ain't gonna have nothing to say, and I'm gonna prove y'all all wrong. And he's like, yeah, whatever, shut up. So I was like, okay,
Question.
answer.
Like, I was watching this. Is it me or did Javon all of a sudden get really fucking jacked?
Yes, and that's the scary part. Because like you just change something a little bit about yourself, that means like something is about to happen. Like something big is about to happen. And I feel like that's what's like it might be him winning the title. Like
Yeah.
and him being the focal point of the show. I feel like those little changes is like shit you notice right before somebody does something. And it's like,
Hmm.
yeah, it's like it's close. So that's the thing. Then we have the women in the back. And the women are talking like they're all back there because they're all just observing the women's title matches. And all of a sudden, Tatum and Gigi start talking shit to um Jakara and Lash, and like they're both talking about being on TNA. And Tatum tells Jakara, "Yo, you're mad. We're getting tag title shots, and you guys aren't. You guys were there first, but we came in and got tag title shots before you guys. Ha ha." And while this is going on, in the background is Soul and Zarya, who I swear to God, I don't want them to ever break up. I don't want them to break up. Like
Right?
the shit that they do on TikTok and the shit that they do, like all together, I don't want them to break up. They look like they have so much fun together.
Great team. Great team.
Yeah. So they had a Ricky Starks interview. I mean Ricky Saints interview. And Vic was asking Ricky, why you here? And Ricky's like, yeah, I'm here to do blah, blah, blah. And I'm here to win some championships and do some stuff. And then all of a sudden, Sean Spears shows up. And Sean says, listen, bud, like I respect you. Like, we were together just a few months ago, and now we're here. And that's why I was trying to get you into Cullen, because, I want you to be with me. And Ricky was like, nah, dog. Like, no, you just scared because I'm going to take the title. And then Sean Spears goes, well, if I beat you, you could always go back to the other place, but oh no, you can't. So you're just stuck here. I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up.
Right? I was like, wow.
So that sets up a match for next week, which I thought should be at Stand and Deliver.
100% should have been.
So hopefully some shit happens that we wind up going to Stand and Deliver.
Guaranteed it's gonna be some fuckery. Probably like Tony D'Angelo and them interfere.
Yes. So we get Wesley and Ty watching this, and they're like, damn, that's kind of fucked up. And they just leave. And so Ethan Page is standing there, and Mr. Chase is there. And Ethan starts talking shit about Mr. Chase. And Mr. Chase is like, you know what? I'll give you an ass whipping later on. So, and then the guys that's with him, fucking Kale Dixon and Uriah, whatever his name is, they're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, Mr. Chase. He's like, all right, fuck it. We're going to have a match.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
New Chase you.
So we get Tank and Hank, and they're walking to the ring, and all of a sudden, out of no fucking where, Motor City Machine Gun show up. What?
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that?
I don't know. But Hank and Tank takes on Ty, and they wind up losing. And all I could think of is Hank and Tank are going heel, right?
They have to after at this point because they keep losing trying to be goody goody and shit.
Yeah, and I'm annoyed with them. The fans are annoyed with them. So I think we should just turn them heel and see what happens.
Yep,
The bad part is they're gonna be heel and they're probably gonna be way more annoying.
probably so. That's a good point.
So then we had Stephanie getting looked at in the back, holding her ribs because fatal influence fucked her up and fucked up her ribs. So to make her weak for later on in the night.
Yeah,
So once again, we have Fraxium is not fine.
Have they ever been fine?
No, and I'm glad that they're not fun because now they're even more fractured. And a lot of people did not catch this, but I caught this. I caught this because like this was because I was thinking this in my head and I was like, I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. But like I caught this because they brought up Axiom taking on Gunther. And Nathan Fraser was like, yeah, it was like that he was like, yeah, that was a thing. And then Axiom goes, yeah, but you're going to do the same thing. He's like, hey, whoa, amigo. He was like, what? They didn't know about that yet? And I'm like, wait a minute. Did he just leak that Nathan Fraser is going to take on Gunther on SmackDown? Did he just leak that?
Apparently, I think he leaked it. Like I caught that. Like, what the fuck is he gonna do?
So as they're doing this, Oma Femi just shows up. He just pulls up and like they're having an argument, and Nathan Fraser turns around to see, and Axiom just dips. And then Nathan Fraser was like, whoa, he's gonna leave? It
I'm
was
like,
funny.
yoink.
So we had Javon Evans versus Lexus King. And at no point did I think Javon Evans was winning this. I just wanted to know how they were going to make him lose.
I wanted him to win. Damn it.
No, like, because he's going for the title. So that's why I knew that this wasn't going to happen. So Oba comes out and beats the shit out of Javon. So I was like, okay, this is definitely going through a three-way. Because
Yep.
he fucked him up. Like he didn't just go, hey, boom, you lose. He made sure he lost. He made sure he got pinned. And then after the match, he just fucked him up because Javon hit him with the thing. Then Deep State comes out. And Deep State is out there. And Trick just comes out of nowhere. And Trick just winds up hitting the wrong person. And Deep State is just laughing like, ha ha, yeah, we caused chaos. And it's like, y'all did nothing. Y'all just was standing there. Y'all ain't do shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't do goddamn thing.
Cause Chaos would have been a better name. I just thought about that.
Any name would have been fucking better than Deep State. So then we had Tatum and Gigi versus the Metaphor Girls. And Soul and Zarya come out. And Tatum and Gigi beat the Metaphor Girls. So that's the thing.
Yeah, it's okay.
So then we had the family, and they're talking. Once again, I swear to God, I don't like people in regular clothes because
What the fuck?
when Luca was in regular clothes, and I was like, who the fuck is that? And I'm like, look, I'm looking at him until the Don said his name. I'm like, that's Luca. The fuck? Why does he look so different?
Record closed, like you said.
Yeah. So the Don is talking to fucking Stacks Two Dimes. And he's just telling him, he was like, man, he was like, I'm glad you stepped up. You know what? You're gonna get more responsibilities. And I'm like, he's gonna put you out the pasture. He's gonna kill you. Like this is your problem. He's gonna kill you. Because the whole time this whole thing was going down, he had to look like I'm going to kill him.
Yep.
So I don't know if he's gonna go just like on a complete other side thing, but I know that he's gonna fuck him. Like he's fucking him hard.
Because he asked him at one point, he's like, yo, I trust you. I could trust you, right? Then he had this long ass pause. Yeah, Don, you could trust me.
You know when somebody says that, you can never trust that person.
Especially with a long pause like that. And right before that, if you recall, the Don was talking to another family member, a side character no one knows about.
Yep.
Like, the Don knows something, so he may know that sex is going to turn on him. And that's why where that came from.
I hope so, man. I really do hope so. Like, cause like I want to see where this goes. Like, I really hope this is like a breakup, and I want to see what happens.
Sam.
So then we had Tank and Hank, and they talking to the Motor City Machine Guns again, and they was like, "Hey, you did well, but like you fucked up a little, but you did well, and you know if you keep at it, you could do something. But you tried, you tried. That's the best part. You tried."
Next people that's going to train them, they're going to beat up.
Oh yeah,
Let's hope.
So then we had Ethan Page versus Andrew Chase. Not Mr. Chase, Andrew Chase. And he's wrestling, Chase is wrestling, and then he gets conflicted because he wants to do the Mr. Chase stuff, and he's about to, and then he just stops and goes, fuck. And Ethan Page catches him, 1, 2, 3, he beats his ass. But out there is Ricky Saint. So Ricky Saint's out there, and all of a sudden, Ricky Saints get attacked by fucking the Culling. And Ethan Page is looking at him. So to me, it was like, oh, I know the match. It's going to be Sean Spears is going to lose to Ricky Saint next week, and then they're going to defend the title against Ethan Page.
That makes sense because they both got beef with him.
Yep. And then we see Trick. Trick is outside, and Trick is upset. And he's like, man, he's like, I'm going to win my title back. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
So we get to the main event. Stephanie Vicaire wrestles her second time for the North American Championship against Fallon Henley. And Stephanie's holding her ribs because she got attacked and acting like she's going to lose, but she winds up winning. And after the match, Fatal Influence tries to beat her up, but then here comes Jordynne Grace. But then also here comes Jada Parker, who Jordynne Grace beats up really quick. And she helps Stephanie up. She gives her the North American title, and then they lift up the women's world title at the same time. So, yeah, we're getting Stand and Deliver, Stephanie Vicaire versus
Future
Jordynne.
match.
Yep. And then at the end, the women are like, we want the North American Championship. We want the North American Championship. We want a title shot. Blah, 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 blah. And Ed was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't know. I'll figure this shit out later. Fuck it. I don't care. That's exactly what she said. I'm not even hyperbole. She was like, yeah, I'll figure it out later. I don't care.
No, that's exactly what she said.
It was so bad. Like, she did not give one fuck. It wasn't like she was like, yeah, no, no, no. Guys, I'll figure something out. She was like, yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out later. I don't care. I was like, God damn, man, let's do something.
Like, you're the boss lady. Fuck.
Exactly. Like, I know where this is going. Maybe I know where this is going because it feels like we're going to that ladder match. Maybe. But I just like, what the fuck?
But will Stephanie be in it? That ladder
No,
match.
no, no, no. I feel like Stephanie's gonna give up the title because like they're probably gonna do something to her, like try to get her to do something, and then like she's gonna be like, yeah, I can't do both, and she'll be like, all right, I'll give up the title, and she's gonna give up the title, and that's how they're gonna put it up in the ladder match.
Yeah.
So that was a thing. Um, Mariah May is not Mariah May. Mina Shirakawa. We're going to talk about Mariah May next. Mina Shirakawa is going to AEW. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. No big deal.
So Mariah May's contract is up in a few weeks or months, and so do you see her staying or do you see her going?
I see her leaving actually, like try like other things.
I like part of me was like she would go to WWE, but like I just keep remembering the reason she didn't go was because of them still having Sid Scallop there, and Sid Scallop like was inappropriate to her. So I don't know. Like she may go because I don't think he's there anymore.
I'm just about to ask you, is dude still there? Because fucking NXT UK is not a thing anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he's there anymore. So I like hopefully like he's gone and she'll like be safe and if she comes over. But like that was like the only thing that was stopping her from going. Everything else was like she was a WWE diehard, so that was like the only thing that was like stopping her from going.
Yeah.
And Soraya has left AEW. How do you feel about that?
I feel weird because I thought she was gonna stay there. So like, what the fuck are you gonna do now? Like, I don't know if she's going back to WWE because they really was like hard on her not wrestling.
She said that she's open to going back to WWE. She said she's open to going back to WWE. And the only reason I can see that is because there's nothing else for her to do unless she just like does like commentary or other stuff. Like she really doesn't have an option. Like she doesn't have an option when it comes to professional wrestling. It's
Yeah.
either WWE or maybe TNA or like I don't know. Like there's not really much of a choice out there for her. Like she has like really slim pickings. It's like if you really want to make money, you go to WWE or AEW, and you're leaving AEW. So the only thing would go to WWE. And it's like, all right, you go there, but what will WWE let you do? Will they let you wrestle? I mean, who knows?
Yeah, that's the only issue. Will they let her wrestle?
Because like here's like a hook, just like for me to just like throw something out there and be like, hey, listen, this could stick. Like they're doing Evolution 2.
Yeah.
Evolution 2, all women's pay per view. Like have bring Paige back and be like, hey, Paige, she's here and she's gonna do this, and like, oh, okay.
Some people might like it.
Like yeah, like I said, this it's like it'll be a hook for like Evolution, but like to be honest, if they actually like let Sean, don't let Hunter, let Sean go to town and be like, all right, I'm gonna book this. Sean books it, it'll be a banger. Like there will be no dispute. You let Sean book it and let him do the build to shit, it it will be a banger. Dude, like there's no I don't give a fuck about anybody else in North America. There's no promotion like NXT.
Pretty
There's
much.
none. Like fucking Shawn Michaels, when it comes to women, there's women in programs that have nothing to do with the title at all, and you're interested. It's like there's no other one in North America that does that.
We just had Kalani versus Jada. Like that was a great feud.
Exactly, and they had nothing to do with a fucking title. And it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't like one of them was gonna be number one contender. They just was beefing.
Yep.
It's just he just knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
So with that being said, this was a pretty long, very, very angry episode. But hey, I mean, any last words?
Stay angry.